Hey there, this is Chris from laserlemming.com, and I want to talk about Satoru Iwata. You've probably heard the news that he has passed away. If you are unaware, he was the president of Nintendo. He's been the president since the GameCube era. He died at 55 years old. Believably from a bile duct problem. He had a cancerous bile duct in his mouth, and he had gotten it removed earlier in the year, and I guess it must have come back. I haven't always been the biggest fan of Mr. Iwata, but I haven't been one of his biggest detractors either. I always thought that he was a very nice, genuine man. I thought he was a little misguided when it came to Nintendo's approach to the West, but he was a genuine person. And the news that he had died when it hit on the 12th, it really just kind of came out of nowhere, because by all reports he was doing fine, he was doing good. I know he didn't actually show up to E3 physically this year, but he was actually in the digital event, and he did a tweet in response, and his response tweet was kind of sad in retrospect, because, you know, as somebody who was disappointed with this year's E3, I thought it was good that Iwata recognized that, and that he was taking note of it for the future. But the fact that this year's E3 didn't go so well, and the Wii U in general hasn't gone so well, I feel like career-wise he kind of ended on a bad note, which just isn't fair for somebody who I feel delivered so much to this industry. And I wasn't aware how talented he was. I knew that he was a programmer for Nintendo before he actually became the president of Nintendo, but I didn't know how talented he was. I'm sure you might have heard the stories already, but the dude took Pokemon Gold and Silver when the game was half finished, and he compressed the files in half so that they could add more to the game. He's the whole reason that they were able to include the Pokemon Red and Blue Kyoto worlds into the game. He also fixed Super Smash Bros. Melee in 2 weeks. Dude was a talented programmer. And you could tell that he loved Nintendo and the games business. So, the fact that we lost this guy isn't a good thing. I mean, like I said, I didn't always agree with him, but I did always respect him. I remember just the day before Nintendo announced his death, hearing some pretty negative things about the guy. And I'm not going to even repeat them in this video, just for respect for the dude. But he deserved better, and he was a very talented guy, and I hope you guys just take a moment to appreciate the impact he's had on the industry. Like I said, I haven't always agreed with him, but I have always respected him. So this is my video tribute to Mr. Iwata, and I thank you for watching.